Alright, welcome to the Grand Canyon. We're at day 4. This is our camp. We're at President Harding Rapid, which is over there. And it's pretty much defined by that rock, which is pretty impressive. And we're at the President Harding camp. We're about mile 35. And here's our boats. That's Rob, our trip leader's there. And I think that's Jess. And there's our setup for camp. We got in here, it was cold today, so you can see everyone's pretty bundled up. And we've got a fire going, and it's just beautiful. And the water's low, you can see where the tide washes up. Right now we're down that far. I mean, it's not as far as it looks on the camera, it's probably only 4 feet, but it's still impressive. And here's a view of our boats. I wanted to show off the boats. This is our, my boat, and it's I think it's 17'8", and it's an NRS. It's a brand new boat and a brand new frame. So we unrolled this thing. It was shiny, and the frame itself has never been used. We have 2 boats that are brand new with frames. 4 of the 5 boats are brand new. The one that's not brand new is the furthest away from us. But they outfitted us real well, and this is Rob's boat. We got the 2 boats that are everything on them is brand new. And that's very nice of Canyon Rio.
Sure you want this for your video channel?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I'm so cold.
Really?
Yeah, I'm cold. Well, okay, I'm fine now because I've been moving. Because I'm trying to figure out which one is the used groover, and I just opened the one that's nice and full.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go make your request.
Trying to figure out a way to mark that so that we don't every day just open the used groover and get a face full of happiness.
Nice.
Hey Rob, do you have any tape?
So this is a good rapid right here. This is the Harding Rapid. You come in, and you see all the green water coming down, and then it piles up on that rock, so you want to stay to the left of that, obviously. And then you run right down the smooth green water till it spits you out and goes down clean. All right, so here's another tour of our camp. Well, there's barely anyone there, except for Rob, who's the trip leader, and he's the only one that I can't keep up with working. He's filling the dishwater now. But we have tents set up all around here. There's some up there, and then someone's in that tent. And then this is where we sit around. We are having a fire because it's cold. And the river's down there with our boats.
Feel better?
Yep. Alright, this is a morning video. It's 7:15. I've been up to the granary, so I'm coughing. The granaries are up there, and this is our camp. It's pretty similar to the other one. We set up the wing yesterday for sun protection, and yesterday was the first day where people got hot, but it's pretty cool this morning. Everyone's cooking. The boats are up. You can see that the tides come in and all the lines are loose, and so the boats are all floating. They're moving. And that's where I slept last night. There's my sleeping bag. And I've got my umbrella set up now. And my light's hanging. So it's pretty nice. And this is just another big eddy. And we are at Nankoweap, which is about mile 47, I think. Alright, this is my video entry from the Little Colorado. And that's the Little Colorado. And this is where it meets, so that's pretty cool. But in that group somewhere, let's see, is the Secretary of the Interior under President Obama. And so this is pretty weird. This is Grapevine Camp. We're in the inner gorge of the Grand Canyon now. I think it's day 7 or 8. And this is the camp. We got up here early, so we got a pretty good scene set up. You can see people catching the last of the sun. Just unloading gear, so nothing's really set up yet, but we've got all the boats unloaded. So, and then I've got, these guys are playing golf. That's Mike, and Mike's a golfer. Let's see a swing. Not bad. Into the rocks. So, it's pretty fun. Pretty nice day, and we're almost to Phantom Ranch, is about 5 miles downstream. All right, this is day 11. It's 7:15 in the morning. There's Rush up there having coffee, and this is the tide came up, or went down, and so here are all our boats. And I'm actually on my boat right now. This is where I slept, but the water went out because of the control, which isn't a big deal because we'll just wait for the water to come up. But it's a really nice camp. This is mile 120. So it's almost 9 o'clock at night, and this is my sleeping setup. So I'm on my raft, and I've got lights set up. Let me move some, see if I can get a little bit more light out there. That's where my sleeping bag is. There's more light than it looks like on the video, and I've got my umbrella set up with lights hanging from it, and so it lights up the whole thing pretty nice, which you can't really see on the video, but it's pretty cozy. So I'm going to bed. Alright, good morning. This is the next morning, and it's 8 o'clock, and this is what it looks like. All the boats are beached. So we wake up, and the tide, all the water's gone down, and that's because of the release all the way up at the Lake Powell Glen Canyon Dam. And this beach is now nice and open, but it leaves us high and dry. And it's not a big deal. We plan on this. It's a nice sandy spot, so we can just let them rest. And the next thing we're about to do is lift all the boats off, and then we'll start putting all that gear on the boats. And we've got the kitchens pretty much broken down. People are pretty much ready. So we're off for another day of rafting. All right, here's our layover camp. I've got my kite up in the air, and we're camping here below, this is called Stone Creek, runs in here, and it's got a nice side stream that we can bathe in, and nice beach. It's a really big beach, and there's all the boats parked there, and I decided to fly the kite. We've got people that are out fishing, and we're going to blow up the paddleboard pretty soon and just enjoy a relaxing day in a beautiful spot. And then it's getting to be evening. It's about almost 5 o'clock, and the light in the canyon gets really nice in the morning and this time of night. It's just really pretty. All right, here we are at Camp 16. We're at mile 168 1/2. This is Fern Glen Camp. We've been on the river for over 2 weeks, and we've got, I know today is Friday, and we are going to take off on Wednesday. So we need to make sure we get down there on time by 10 o'clock. So we're working backwards to figure out how we're going to do that. Here are all the boys. These are some guys that are in their element. After 2 weeks of this, they've got this figured out. All the brothers there. And Fred. And then we've got people up in the kitchen. I'm working on dessert, and I'll go up and show you that set up here in a minute. We just did get out the ducky and the paddleboard, so we've been using those. That's a lot of fun, and you can see people have their tents set up. And we're getting ready for dinner. So we're working on dinner now. The girls are cooking rice and vegetables, and I am working on the dessert. I'm going to make a Dutch oven cake. This is still Camp 16, so we're pretty much in the swing of things, and the canyon's still nice and big. That's what I like about it. It's not like there's just a couple days of this. It's like this the whole way down, just huge walls. So it's a lot of fun.